made his adjustment. His punches are shortened up as he comes into this. He said he adjusted his situation. I was surprised when he fought Jeff Lacey that he actually beat Lacey on the inside with uppercuts when he wanted to.
Calzaghe reminds me at this point of the hitter who shortens his swing against a knuckleball pitcher. He's trying to take the simplest, shortest cut possible to find the ball.
What he did there is what he should have been doing more in the fight. When Bernard starts coming forward, just merely pull back, as Bernard would lose his balance because he punches with his head down as he comes forward.
There's a difference in their approaches, as we mentioned earlier. Calzaghe is jazz, like his father, the jazz musician. It's improvisational. He figures it out as he goes along. Hopkins meticulously prepares his game plan.
And has an almost mathematical approach to trying to win.
And maybe that improvisational ability is what we're seeing here.
Hard right hand for Hopkins, but Joe was rolling with the punch.
And he's coming right back and not letting Bernard really take the play. He's still setting the tempo. And Bernard is having a time, trying to time and figure his rhythm out. And now he's just lunging forward now.
American judges tend to favor aggression fighters, fighters who come forward.
And especially
more
in Las
definitively
Vegas.
here, that's Calzaghe.
And now for the first time this round, Calzaghe is landing the punches that are making the sweat fly. Another straight left hand for Hopkins. Excuse me, for Calzaghe. As he stepped in. Hopkins' hands don't seem to have the same zip that they had in the first 6 rounds.
He's never been pressured like this. Nobody's ever pressured him in a fight. Trinidad, Austria, always everybody respected him. This guy's pressuring him and mentally intimidating him too.
So grab your combination, grab your combination, and the jab got land. Land the jab, he's got fuck all in there now, right? He's doing the same old pattern now. Rat-a-ta-ta, rat-a-ta-ta, follow the bunch. Where he goes, rat-a-ta, spin him off and bring the uppercuts in. You listen to me, Joe, you listen to me, Jeff. You won the next 4 rounds in big style. Big style. I think this guy's ready to be knocked out. Trust me, trust me, trust me.
Yeah, listen, well, let's tell him how to do it. Listen, now when you move your feet up to him and you're making him use his legs, you've got to punch with him, okay?
He's going to wait.
All right, now come on.
You understand? He's letting you stopping you punching.
Come on, Joe.
Here you see Joe landing the punch that he's been landing very effectively as the fight goes on. Straight right hand, a left hand, and sometimes he changes up and loops it on the outside, which is causing problems for Bernard trying to figure out where the left hand is coming from.
Well, Max Kellerman talked about Calzaghe's improvisational quality. More and more as the fight has gone on, he has found answers for the riddle of Bernard Hopkins. CompuBox numbers in 9, Calzaghe 25 out of 61. His high number for landed punches in the fight, Hopkins 13 out of 41. Harold, how do you have it coming to the 10th?
86, 84, 6 rounds to 3. Joe Calzaghe. Jim, the last 2 rounds were incredibly easy rounds to score. I mean, you've been saying it's a tough round to score. Calzaghe, the aggressive guy, and Bernard throwing fewer and fewer punches.
And down goes Hopkins on a low blow. No point deduction so far.
You got for 5 minutes.
Cortez is going to give him up to 5 minutes. It's the second time in the fight that Calzaghe has been ruled to have hit Hopkins with a low blow.
Accidental low blow. That was accidental.
Well, I think we can rest assured any more low blows and Calzaghe will be penalized. He pulls Calzaghe's head down.
Yep. That was not an intentional low blow by no means. And it really wasn't that bad anyway. The part on the cup where it hit was not that damaging, to me, at least my opinion.
I mean, if that caused that reaction from Hopkins, then maybe we're underrating Calzaghe's punching power the entire fight. That did not seem like a big punch that would cause this kind of a reaction.
I wonder if Hopkins is choosing to stop Calzaghe's flowing momentum here by taking as long as possible to recover.
That's not going to happen. Calzaghe's got his rhythm. He's wired up right now.
And now Calzaghe's playing to the crowd, walking back and forth in the ring with his hands out as if to say, come on.
And Hopkins, unlike almost every fighter that you see in this situation, is taking every second he can.
And grimacing as though he's still in pain. And limping as though he's having difficulty walking.
Refusing to be pressured into taking less than 5 minutes.
Is it an Oscar-winning performance, or did Calzaghe land a bomb? You don't often get nominated for an Academy Award for a movie that takes place in April.
That said, we did not take the punch.
That's true.
Maybe it was debilitating.
Straight right hand by Hopkins. Jumping forward as he threw it. Calzaghe with his hands down around his waist. Hopkins elected to tackle him high.
You've got to watch Hopkins' right hand set at all time. He's very dangerous with that right hand lead.
Come on, I want you muscling inside, man. You know what tactics.
Suddenly the fight looks like it did in round one.
They're both going shoulder to shoulder, head to head. If Calzaghe was smart, he would just really take a step back and make Hopkins lose his balance and then punch. As long as he's meeting punch to punch, anyone could get butted or either one could get hit.
Well, it's not in Joe Calzaghe to simply make Bernard Hopkins come to him. He's a go-forward fighter, always has been.
Bring out, come on, let go. I will not take any points. By chance of holding any one of you.
Joe Cortez there explicitly stating, I'm not trying to take any points.
Stop right there.
And Hopkins gets in two low blows on Calzaghe on the opposite side away from Cortez. They weren't big shots.
No,
but they were reminders that he'll do whatever he has to do.
Calzaghe is taking big leaps forward where he can easily time him. He's getting a little careless as he's running in now.
Looks like Hopkins needed a breather. He took it, and he seems like he's better for it.
Absolutely. Seems a bit rejuvenated.
Stop! Stop!
This round may be on the table as we come to the last 10 seconds. And both guys let their hands go, but neither lands anything of major consequence.
Hey, boy. Tap. All right, B. That was you. Little range?
Not worry about left hand, you're concerned defence only. You're boxing this style, defence only first. You can use them many times, you control 5 or 6 to get on. Why don't you put 5 or 6 in? Where are they?
Okay.
Then you've been saying okay for the last 6 rounds.
Joe, you're going to win these 2 rounds big.
You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Your left hand is a slap.
Yeah, you see the low blow, and it was actually he was starting to punch in the proper area, but the fact he got his head pulled down is what caused the blow to actually go low. But it still didn't seem to be that damaging, and then that bad of area was it didn't come underneath the cup.
The largest number of punches ever landed against Bernard Hopkins in a prize fight. Roy Jones landed 206 blows by CompuBox count back in 1993. Coming to this round, Joe Calzaghe has landed 189 punches already on Bernard Hopkins. In all likelihood, it's going to finish the fight having landed more punches than anyone's ever landed against Hopkins in a CompuBox counted fight.
Heading into this fight, conventional wisdom was that Calzaghe, younger and faster, higher volume of punches, would outwork Bernard and win a close decision. And that's what it looks like it's on its way to being this fight. The question now is, can the great old fighter pull something out of his bag of tricks
Well,
and pull off the upset?
Calzaghe may help him, but he's covered in so careless there, leaving himself wide open. And Bernard still is a KGO guy. He still can punch. And he has good eyes, so he can see opportunities.
2 of the 3 judges who are scoring the fight are very recognizable faces, well known here in Las Vegas. The third is